Hello friends out there on the internet, newest network Rockstar, tip of the day number 13. That's 13 for everybody out there. This is Toby coming to you live from the games room in the TTO lab. I'm not playing games, but I thought I'd do a different background for today's video because it's about doing something different. Today's video is about self-development, personal development. How much time are you putting in on a daily basis to work on who you are as a person? Now, this industry is very tough. 97% of people fail. It's not easy. Simple, but not easy. So obviously, we have to reprogram ourselves from that day-to-day habits that we used to do at our job or at school. We need to reprogram ourselves to be very inspired, very driven, and just being able to take all the stuff that we need to take in order to be successful in this industry. We need to develop ourselves as human beings to get there. Now, some of the things I have chosen to share with you today you may have already seen and read, and some of you, this may be the first time you've ever seen them. So the first book I want to bring out is Og Mandino, The Greatest Secret in the World. We were introduced to this by Cedric Harris, and it has completely changed our life. It's a book of scrolls. You read one scroll for 30 days straight, 3 times a day, and then move on to the next one. Definitely pick this up. Obviously, had to bring out Mr. Cedric Harris, Stepping Stones to Success. I mean, you got Deepak Chopra, Jack Canfield, Dr. Dennis Waitley, a bunch of Casey Eberhardt, a lot of awesome material in this book. Here's another book from a guy that is a legend, Jeffrey Combs. Anything by Jeffrey Combs, pick it up and use it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you can pick up this book on Amazon and pretty much any other book you see on Amazon for as low as like $3 or $4 a book. So there's no excuse not to be doing it. Here's another fantastic book here by the one and only Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen. Some amazing content. But this could be any sort of self-development, personal development, inspirational books. And I thought I'd show you this book that Layla and I are studying right now. Everybody watching this that used to know me before network marketing will get a laugh out of this, but we are actually studying neuro-linguistic programming. Basically, it's about communication, how the brains work, and being able to speak in a certain manner to get what you want. Pretty good if you're in sales, right? So make sure that each and every day you're reading something like that. You're listening to some CD set, Todd Falcone, whoever you pick. Just make sure you really digest it and regurgitate it. One thing that Cedric says all the time, that Layla and I have been able to do some good things in a short period of time because we are open to learning, and we immediately, once we take it in and drill it into ourselves, we will then reproduce it, and he actually hears his words coming out of our mouths because we don't have to reinvent the wheel. You hear that all over the time. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Well, you really don't. You just have to listen and then take action. You have to listen and take action. A quote that really sticks out in my mind is, successful people do daily what unsuccessful people do occasionally. Successful people do daily what unsuccessful people do occasionally. Think about that. A successful person works on themselves. A successful person has affirmations throughout the day. A successful person sticks to a schedule and has a hit list throughout the day. A successful person does that little bit extra, and that's what separates the two. Think about an unsuccessful person. They go to their job. They don't think about expanding their mind. They don't think about expanding their work day in order to make money and work in a business for themselves. When they get off the work, they either go to the gym or they come and sit on the couch, or they do minimum wage activities, as we like to call them, rather than income producing activities. So the other video the other day was about habits. Now we're talking about self-development. You have to plug in, you have to better and bring out the best person you can be. I mean, you want to be the best person you can be in this world, right? Absolutely. The more that you work on yourself, the bigger and better you will see the success in your business. Believe me, because the more you work on yourself, the more people are attracted to you, the more people see that they can actually benefit from working beside you, and that's all it is. If you're saying to yourself, why is no one joining my business? Why am I not getting any sign-ups? Because the people you are talking to, maybe you're not talking to enough people, which we covered in another video, but maybe the people you're talking to just do not see themselves benefiting from joining you. So today is all about working on yourself, putting in between 40 minutes to an hour a day, reading or listening or working on yourself in some sort of way. Now I'm going to go and spend 30 minutes reading this book while I eat some lunch. It's 10 to 1 here. Have a fantastic Monday. Let's create a massive, massive, great week, and we'll see you tomorrow on the video. Take care.